Hello everyone, and welcome to my introduction to Guilty Gear Strive. I never have played a Guilty Gear game at all, so this is me playing it for the first time. What we're actually gonna do is, uh, you guys are gonna see me react to the story. I heard it's only a theatrical version. It's just cutscenes, no like gameplay inclusion, I guess, which is fine. This video won't be too long. I'll probably just react to a few things here and just you guys can just watch the story with me. It's probably not gonna be a whole video of me reacting to it, like a whole like list of other videos. It's probably just gonna be just this video, just to give it like an overview, I guess, of how I interpret the story. So yeah. Why not? Let's just get started now, shall we? Let's try this story mode out.
How can this be? Mankind's emotions have overtaken the world, and one girl is supposed to show the world tore itself from its origin. Her godhood is nigh. The only solution is to rid her of humanity's hope for the future comes at the cost of her own. Forgive me. All I can leave her is her name.
It's Eno!
Eno's here! She's here! Eno?
It's Eno! Stand your ground! Don't let it through!
Eno's here!
What am I looking at, guys?
Do any of you really think you can stop me?
You're giving me
Wow,
like
no idiots in your little group, I see.
boss
Come
vibes.
back now! We can all stay that way!
These days, chivalry's worth as much as shit on your shoe.
Be that as it may, we bear our country's flag. We're not afraid to step in it!
I feel for you. Really, I do.
Wow.
You
Our
wet!
first idiot.
Damn. You just murked all these guys. I'm already curious who is this character?
Didn't know you were such a neat freak.
Who are you? Should I main you off the bat? Oh my god, alright. What's going on here? I have no idea how this is going out.
Are you here?
How about you? Why are you here? You wouldn't have ended up like this if you just gone and died when you lost your war against humanity.
And you believe you won? Witches have such vivid imaginations.
Better than not having one at all. I'm not the one who had to give up my crown and castle.
Be careful now. That rug under your feet is a lion's mane.
Uh-huh.
You might be on the other side of the cage for now, but you won't get away with it for long.
I want to main this character already.
I could stop if you'd like. So long as you return what's mine.
If is this character part of the main story? I mean, main roster?
Yours?
I want to know that. I'm genuinely curious.
You think it will obey you just because you put a leash around its neck? That power needs no master.
Today it does. And once you see someone wielding it, you'll know who the master really is.
You may think you know everything, but you can never foresee your mistakes. You're just a child excited over a new toy.
No, you're the child here.
I literally have no idea what's going on right now. Badass character though.
Boogeyman under But you didn't have the imagination to drive them away.
What are you planning?
Limitless creation.
What the fuck?
Aw, someone finally found me out, huh?
I heard about
You're the
you.
most dangerous someone it could have been.
Someone once said that if mankind's endless want could be sated, inequality and conflict would come to an end. Or, to look at it another way, if you were to rob humanity of its desire, you would bring peace to the world. But who wants a world like that? And what is the peace people desire? Asking that is to ask what humanity is.
Interesting story so far, and it's only been like a couple of minutes. I already like that female character already, bro. I already do. Like, I already do. I need to main that character already. What's her name? I need to do more research about this game, like, because it is my first time actually viewing this story mode. So I'm just like, what the fuck? But so far, cool. Already, we're already off to a great start. So there's really no fights. So I get to just chill and just provide commentary.
I can hear tires screeching.
These windows have great visibility. Wouldn't you agree? You wouldn't even know they were there.
Indeed.
They're 110 millimeters thick, too.
Uh-huh.
100%
so.
Wurtzite. Just as fast on land as in the water. Worst case scenario, she can even move without wheels. And our driver's more than her good looks. She's got 42 manuals worth of emergency protocol committed to memory. Not bad, huh, Mr.
Oscar. No need for a mister.
Oscar, then. Anyway,
Oscar
this car you chose
Kazama?
for your little hitchhike could put any tank to shame. My only complaint is that I can't find an insurance company to cover it. You know why that is?
Well, yes I do. Because you are the 76th President of the United States, and this is your personal car. A little flashier than I would have chosen on my way to proposed demilitarization at G4, but nonetheless.
I agree with you there.
I do apologize for forcing my way in like this. I had considered alternative approaches, but...
Save the explanation for later. For now, we need to get all these eyes off us.
I can see that the voice lines are kind of like...
Our intrepid
Since
reporters
it's in
confirm firsthand
dub,
that
it's
Mr.
like
Maker is currently
obviously
seeking
not translated to
correct.
English
It's
that well with
the
the
criminal in history,
syncing.
commonly known as that man, may have surrendered himself into United
While we
States
haven't been
custody.
able to get a clear view of the situation, witnesses are reporting that he was speaking with
The
the
mastermind
president.
behind
Now, there's a
innumerable
possibility
crimes
that
during
this
the
may be a
Crusades.
copycat.
The monikers That Man and Fearmaker should be familiar
His
to
true
anyone who's
identity
ever
has
opened a
remained a
history
mystery
textbook.
until now.
Some speculate that he may be involved with the United States experimenting
And
with
it's- I'm like,
demilitarization
I'm like so casually just lost right now. But I just don't know the story that well.
Now, we don't have any confirmation.
He's a man of many names, but perhaps we should call him by the one most familiar to us. The Devil.
The Devil Gene?
Vultures, all of them. I can spot prey from a mile away.
Oh, actually, I leaked the story to them.
You don't say. Wait, huh?
Wait, what?
I hate to say it, but you heard that right.
It was a necessity. I want my actions to be just as transparent as the glass of this window. I know that my request is unreasonable, but...
You call it a request. With all those eyes on us, this is a demand. You might not realize, but if the pen is mightier than the sword, then the microphone's stronger than a cannon.
You're supposedly the mastermind behind a 100-year war. Whether that's true or not, it's what the people believe. If the victims of that conflict or their families are nearby, they aren't just here to get a look at you. Huh?
Get down!
What's going on? Who are you?
So it is you.
Who are you?
That's a negative, boss. Looks like the other one is in Illyria.
You sound like Luke from Street Fighter. Are you the voice actor, bro?
We're going to need a 43rd manual, Mr. President.
Sound like Alex Lee.
Mr. Asuka, they say that there's nothing you can't do. So what could you possibly want from us?
Confinement.
For you? I don't think there's a cell in this world that could hold you.
No, not for me. For the tome.
I'm so lost, bro. What is this tome you speak of?
You mean the Tome of Origin?
To be more precise, I need a place that cannot be accessed by any outside force. One that cannot be forced open by any weapon or spell, no matter how strong.
Now I see.
So, like Alcatraz?
No, Mr. President. He's referring to an even safer location.
What's safer?
Presidential Emergency Operations Center. In other words, the White House.
The White House? Guilty Gear Strive. I am so confused right now. I'm literally just like, wait, oh yeah, I know who you are, so bad guy. I know who you are, bro. That I could say that without no hesitation. Oh my god. So bad guy. What is this guy doing? Yeah, so bad guy.
Oh, this ain't good. A soul bad guy. I saw you in the newspaper, you know.
You can read. Shit, you're smarter than I thought. How about you read this for me?
Ooh,
Wanted.
who's that handsome devil?
Come on, read it. Says you're worth 2 months worth of meals.
2 whole months? Figured a big world-saving hero would have more expensive tastes. Shouldn't you be putting up your feet at the castle right now? What are you doing out here, bounty hunting?
Do I look like I got any table manners? Hold on now. Hear me out. I get it. Between the name and the look, I can seem a little scary. But you make the right choice here, and I'll show you my softer side.
Don't screw with me!
What the hell? Nani?
That was the wrong choice.
No freaking way!
Oh, you're screwed, bro. You're screwed. Who are you?
I'm with you.
Wait. I think I think I need to remember your name, because I do remember seeing that character. Damn.
You monster!
Hey, you picked the wrong choice, buddy.
That's Mr. Monster to you. The Army didn't burn their morals and budget 100 years ago to make someone you could disrespect.
You mean Asuka, right?
Huh?
It wasn't the army who made you. It was Asuka.
This guy sure as hell doesn't need to know that. And I'll settle things with him in due time.
It's all connected, I guess. It was Asuka that made you? I'm still confusion, obviously. Now, what's the purpose of this character here, like, in this chamber thing?
Both freedom of thought and freedom of speech. They may voice their complaints to the government as they see fit. This is a democracy, after all. In short, Kai, our administration is not a popular one.
You're telling me that someone came to complain about a top security containment cell 300 meters underground?
You catch on quickly.
And you chose to leave the comfort of the castle and come take a look for yourself.
I didn't plan on doing so, until I heard that the first king himself was inspecting the site. Are you really so desperate for supporters?
In terms of pure accomplishment, people say I should be the third king.
Lines like that are why you keep making enemies. What are the damages?
32 injured, and the sturdiest door in the castle kicked down.
What was stolen?
Nothing.
Nothing, you say?
Nothing I could include in a report, at any rate. The culprit took something from Ares. Whether that's a weapon, a power, or something else we should be afraid of, I couldn't say.
It's as if we're cursed. How has it only been 3 weeks? 3 weeks between the end of the war and our culprit deciding to shake things up again. What did you say her name was?
Eno. If you're planning on becoming a detective, you chose one hell of a first case.
This is an extensive criminal record. If even half of these accusations are true, then 10 life sentences wouldn't be enough. And she's a combat genius with the ability to move through time? It's no wonder the police and the military have thrown in the towel.
Spare us the barbs and read, would you?
Barbs? I like to think of them as
That's a deep voice you got there, bro.
Otherwise, it's an endless list of excuses for why Eno's running wild. But on that note, Leo, I do have one question about all of this. What is her goal?
All of our info's on those pages in your hand.
She's the strongest performance criminal in history. Other than that, we don't know a thing.
Even where she came from?
We don't even know if Eno's her real name.
Saves me the trouble of looking her up in the registry, at least.
She's been known to work with the gear maker. Though again, we can't say why. Or at least she was working with him until recently.
What makes this time any different?
She's never made a move this big before. Not to brag, but I'm a video surveillance fiend. If I caught it on camera, I could track a flea to the end of the world. But Eno destroyed all the footage from last night.
Of course. That's criminal behavior 101.
Not for her. Usually she wants the spotlight. But this time, she didn't want to be seen.
She was hiding something, which can only mean she's got a sequel in the works.
A sequel. The way they put it. A sequel in the works. The plot is a sequel.
But what is it about this that has you so rattled?
The timing. It's too close to the G4 summit for this to be a coincidence. And we've got two troublemakers in play here. The Gearmaker and Eno. They may have different motives, but I can't imagine their actions are entirely unrelated. When two tornadoes collide, they create an even bigger storm.
You're right. The timing couldn't be worse. We need to put an end to all this. Or rather, we need a tornado that can snuff out the other tornadoes.
Daryl.
Soul Bad Guy is still a bounty hunter, is he not?
The man spent 100 years trying to get his life back.
It's not that I don't appreciate what he's gone through, but heroes are put on a different pedestal. We shower them with praise because we expect them to risk their lives.
Yeah, for heroes to, like, you know, put risks on themselves, I mean, that's the whole point of a hero, to be honest. What are you doing out here?
Just about done.
Okay.
Why did you say it like that? Like you were so impatient.
Hey, Jacko, careful with that. I just put it together, so it's not stable yet.
What? Is it gonna blow up or something?
Yeah, and take the whole damn mountain with it. And that's before I even got batteries in the thing.
Well, that's terrifying. You really want me to carry this around?
You ever get an entire century to tinker away at a hobby? You'd be amazed at what you can make.
Huh? You call this a hobby? That's a little aggressive.
No different than brand name clothes or jewels. Think of it as a bouquet of roses, and handle it that way too.
Maybe I'd know how if you ever gave me any.
Ha!
Oh, wow.
By the way...
Lovebirds?
Don't pull a stunt like that again.
Huh?
You're a regular human now.
Biologically, you mean?
You know what I mean. Wouldn't you have rather stayed back at the castle?
Arya's still in here.
I'm so confused. What do you mean by that?
I'm nothing more than a temporary replacement personality. Just an AI put in place to steer this body. Save that question for when your real girlfriend is back.
I'm asking you,
I have no desires beyond fulfilling my role.
And your role wants you here with me.
Am I the one who was at your side for 10 years? I have 1,000 years worth of knowledge of my role. And not even 1 year's knowledge of this world. Besides, what would you do if I did say I wanted to stay at the castle?
I tell you, too bad. You need a royal decree just to open the damn refrigerator. Even a rat wouldn't last 2 days there.
Sol,
Yeah?
I need you at the castle.
Need you at the castle. So you guys were so what? This what? So hold on, an AI replacement staring that body. Okay, there's so much to this franchise I have know nothing about in terms of lore.
Smell that? Dust and plants everywhere.
And you're happy about that?
You try spending all day locked in a windowless room, then you'll get it. I was stuck in one for 100 years. What'd you pull me out for, anyway? It's my fault you lost your power. You want it back, right? Look, I know it sounds cheesy, but... it'll make you a god. Does that intrigue you?
Does it matter?
Sure does.
Kinda does. Telekinesis, huh?
That's an awfully personal question.
There's a reason behind this world. Things only ever start to exist when there's a reason for them to. Even me. As long as you exist, you're needed. By something. I was wondering if, for me, that something was you.
Fallen for me, have you?
Your power, at least.
What else is there?
I realize this may sound a bit contradictory now, but I've never been big on the idea of fate. So even if we only know, I don't know, 4% of what makes up the universe, discovering the remaining 96% doesn't really interest me. Neither does wealth, honor, influence. The most important thing for me is drama.
I was about to say, is power?
What kind of story are you about to write for us?
The god who made me did so with a tequila in hand. If he could do that, I can do anything. But what I want is simple. A future.
Well, that is interesting. Happy Chaos.
Happy?
My name. You're my boss. And I'm gonna be your sacrifice.
This story so far is... I'm utterly trying to convey all the information without playing past Guilty Gears right now. So I'm just so lost right now, dude. It's like, holy shit.
Special patrol complete. Requesting permission to RTB.
Avalon Clay confirming Firefly's patrol logged is complete. Return to base, Firefly.
Interesting game, though. Graphics are
Mr.
beautiful,
Asuka,
though.
I won't ask you to walk with your eyes closed, but try to save your curiosity for the guided tour.
Oh, right.
I really don't mean to be so uptight, but this is a highly restricted area, which is, to be fair, exactly what you asked for. The most difficult room in the world to enter. Though I hope you don't expect 5-star luxury.
So it's just through this door?
No, that room's just a room. You could just open the door and walk right out for a coffee.
What is this place in the White House? What is this?
Quite the antique, isn't it? The White House hasn't changed since the Crusades. It's got little shelters and hideaways all over the place.
I'm rather used to this sort of environment.
Meanwhile, I don't even know what's safe to touch.
Good. It hasn't changed.
Oscar.
Coming.
It hasn't changed. Oh, sus, aren't you, homie?
This should suit me perfectly.
Do you have many friends?
No.
I'm afraid that
He
all
does not.
private communication from this bunker is strictly forbidden.
Signal blocking, I presume?
That's right. Communication's less forbidden than it is impossible. This room uses 13th generation AES encryption, the highest standard of security in the universe. So, make your personal calls now, before your friends start to wonder where you've disappeared to.
Oh, thank you, but I don't believe that will be necessary.
He's awfully unassuming for the devil.
Yeah, I'm almost disappointed, to be honest.
Whoa. What are you?
Don't panic.
Roman canceling.
See? Sorry.
What are they up to in there?
Chief, Secretary Dickinson has already arrived.
That's why we're in such a hurry.
Honestly, I'm not sure if this whole exercise is really worth our time. I mean, the Secretary is stronger than all of us agents combined.
Yeah, and he's pissed off that we let the gear maker into the compound. Being late may cost us some trust, sure, but skipping this training would cost us our lives.
Tell that to Geo.
A little early for moon watching, isn't it?
Who are you?
It's too gloomy indoors.
It'll get a lot gloomier if you piss off the Secretary. Come on, we've got a training exercise to get to.
You recommended me for the Secret Service, remember? I read the brief. I know what I'm doing.
Oh? Did it say anything about paying you to take a nap? You're so much stronger than I am, yet you still haven't earned this badge. Why is that, Giovanna?
Because it looks incredibly stupid.
I don't disagree, but don't go around saying that, got it? This was designed by the president himself.
Did he design that ugly shirt, too?
Enough already.
Wow.
Just prepare for your training.
The disrespect, bro.
And button up your shirt.
But then how will I catch a good man?
Oh, I catch a good man.
Sure didn't work on me.
Now, Oscar. I think I've got a good read on you. I've seen that you're a good man. The people who don't know you may say you're the devil, but it doesn't seem like you're looking to cause trouble. That's why I opted to grant your request. But now that I've done so, mind telling me why you're really here?
No.
You said that you wanted to protect the tome. Do you intend to remain within these walls forever? We aren't idiots. We realize that your surrender coincides with the G4 summit. And you'll be right under the representatives from the 4 most powerful nations in the world. So what exactly do you intend to do?
Rather than protecting the tome per se, I want to erase it from mankind's history. It's been done before. Are you familiar with Project Tir Nanog?
Impossible. That's just an urban legend.
Fill me in.
People say there's a massive strategic weapon hidden somewhere within the White House. But that's a completely unfounded rumor.
As the former president, Miss Bartholomew, you would know. It is indeed mere gossip. But what makes it a rumor of note is that the truth is far more surprising. The Crusades may be over, but many sad relics of the era remain, lying dormant and undiscovered. Some of which are extremely dangerous. I consider it my duty to eliminate them all.
Huh? And you intend to raise this issue at G4?
The blame for the Crusades rests solely on my shoulders. I put humanity on the brink of extinction. There's very little difference between a good statue and an evil bystander. For too long, I've chosen to avert my eyes. But if there are 2 things I truly need to erase from this world, they are the Tome of Origin and Soul Bad Guy.
And Soul Bad Guy. It all goes back to Soul. The Ryu of the game. That's all I really know. Okay. Oh yeah, we get to go to timeline and everything. I mean, this is my first time checking the game without knowing what's going on. So I mean, this is my reaction to all this. I am so lost, but it's so cool. But it's like there's so much that I just don't know. But it looks really cool though. The characters, the visuals, it looks amazing so far from what I see. So yeah, yeah, that's Guilty Gear for you guys. That's just me seeing the first chapter pretty much. I guess like okay, if I were to like maybe if I played the previous games, then I have like a better understanding, but I really don't. I really don't. I'm like so lost. I'm like, what is fucking going on? But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.